Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Mechelen playthrough in Football Manager 2018 with me, your host Luckymarine, where we are playing STVV in the league. So, let's get to our tactics. We've got Solar and Drazik up front. One is a target man on attack and the other as an advanced forward in the attacking role. Saudi is still not quite up to scratch. However, I've got him resting for the next 3 days, so hopefully he'll get a little bit of condition back. Natural game, the result will come. No one took any notice of it, so let's just get out there and give these traffic cones a game to remember. I don't know why some of them are wearing traffic cone attire and the others are just wearing white. Don't know. Anyway, onwards. Ritz had the second at the time of asking, gets it to Solar, to Evander. Evander, a little bit of a cheeky back heel to Ritz. Back to Solar, again with the little heel flicks to Shuv, to Drazik, out to Poulsen, who is behind Poulsen. Should probably been in front of him. Anyway, Ritz picks it up. Filipovic to Ritz, Evander, all the way out to Ilias, and nearly, ever so nearly, got that on target, but wasn't to be. First shot wasn't bad. Solar, I don't know who got, yeah, and the ground that has absolutely zero friction. The ball never slows down. It just continues rolling until it goes off the pitch and hits one of these boards. It's probably why these boards are put up. Otherwise, they'd never get the ball back. Anyway, Filipovic on the ball. Inwards to Schufs. Yeah, we've got no one wide out here. Ritz, Evander. We've got no one wide. Is no one offering the width? Back to Ritz. Schufs, Evander. Solar, Masaudi. Nope. Back to Ritz. To Solar. Across the face of goal. Not quite. And he saves it from going out for a corner. Why did we not have any width there? Were people still messing about in the box? Probably. I don't know. Anyway. Evander gets it forward, but only so far as the boot of the opposition, who take a half decent shot. It's in the wet. It's going to be nice and skiddy. Thankfully, the goose hands were enough to save the ball. And again, Mr. Gooseman to the rescue. I do need to get him a cape. Asamoah inside, and are we going to be able to pick this ball up and get it back up front? What kind of... So they're playing quite a defensive, kind of a, defensive counter-attacking play. They want to be solid at the back, but then have enough men up front to cause an issue, which... Well, they're doing alright, I suppose. 2 shots, 2 on target for them. Only 1 shot for us, so you could say they're doing better than us. Vitas to Filipovic, to Ritz, to Evander, all the way out to Poulsen. First time to Solar. Drazik back out to Poulsen, whips it in, and Solar did the hard work of getting up to it, just couldn't get it on target. 2 shots, 0 on target. If you don't hit the target, then you're never going to score. Sounds fairly basic, but, you know, makes sense. Poulsen with acres of space, first time to Drazik. Drazik will pull it across, and Solar, on the 3rd time of asking, gets his car wheel. Well done. Well done. I think that was a clear-cut chance as well. So Poulsen whacks it up, field, and that's the end of that highlight. Solar back to Ritz, Ritz to Evander. Evander slips his man, takes out to Ilias, who nearly got that in. There's a corner though. As long as we can get beyond the first man, Shuvs, I'm looking at you, which he does. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's the corners that just hit the first man and then just harmlessly get booted away that seem a waste to me. Anyway, shoots to Ritz. Ritz, long ball forward, searching for Sola. Sola didn't quite have the composure to stick it in the bottom of the net. A lot better with his head, apparently. But we'll see. Goes out for a cheap corner. Which anything can happen. Who's going to get there first? Not you. Well, let's start closing these guys down. That's it, Paulson. Get in there. Kick his face off. Get into him. Fuck him up. Gooseman, looks like that was an offside. Gooseman with the long punt. No, there's been no offside. Must have been just an outright foul. And Gooseman with his safe hands plucks it out of the air. Well done, Elias. Get into him. Kick them off the ball. Well, Gooseman saves yet again. We've had 2 clear-cut chances to our 1. No, we've had 2 clear-cut chances to their 1. Wonder what our other... Oh yeah, I know what our other clear-cut chance was. When Solos threw an own goal and then spoomed it wide. You'd have been offside there, wouldn't you? Anyway, Gooseman collects it and fires it downfield to... Well, it gets to us eventually. Evander out wide to Drazic. Drazic, who set up the last goal, almost set up another one. Evander out to Schoofs. Schoofs to Ritz. Ritz up to Sola. Sola out to Elias. Elias crosses the ball and no one was on it. The keeper really didn't need to touch that. He could have just let it go. But obviously he didn't want to take that risk. Come on, Ritz, you got to run quicker than that. Eventually gets to it just in time. To Evander. Back to Filipovic. Offside, 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 onside. Sola crossed the box. Did well there. Might not have got to anyone, but he made the right decision. Drazic out wide, cuts it in. Again, made the right decision there. Well done. If they choose the right thing to do and it fails, I'm fine with that. It's when they make the wrong decisions. They make stupid decisions for professional footballers. That's when I get mad. Ritz forward to Evander. Evander should be out wide. Should be out wide. He's in acres of space. Come on. Allow him to use it. I'm assuming that there's similar over here as well. Wow. How did you keep that out? How did he do that? How's he doing this? I don't know. Anyway, that must have been a clear-cut chance as well. Nope, evidently not. Corner, hopefully we can get past the first man. Schoofs does indeed get past the first man. Well done. Back out to Schoofs. Nope. Into Ritz. To Scholes. Ooh, that was quite close actually. Yeah, we seem to be camped in their half now. It's a decent spell of decent pressing for us. I would like to get something from it though, like, I don't know, a goal maybe, something for our efforts, something for all the running around. Schoofs forward, so Evander back inside and game. Help by step. How that didn't go in? I don't know why it hangs up every now and then. I don't know, maybe it's just like processing, shall I let this in the goal? And then it's like, no, don't. Yeah, I've seen that a few times now. And when it works, it looks brilliant, but when it doesn't, you saw right there, where the entirety of their team was suddenly offside. So we've not done bad there against somebody who is in a comparable position to us. Yeah, just don't get complacent, but you're doing alright. Drazik back to Masudi, to Shufs, to Sola, out wide, to Ilyas. Sold him a bit of a shit pass there. And that will be the corner, I do believe. Can we get past the first man? We can. Our corners have been a lot better this game. Can we close this guy down before he gets too far? We can. Paulson with a brilliant tackle. Not so brilliant layoff, but we'll let him off a little bit. And offside. Not so many offsides in this game, for reasons unknown. Shoots inside to Ritz. Ritz pokes forward. You're definitely offside. I could tell you're offside. You could tell you're offside. Both of you were offside. It should have come out wide. I don't know what Shoots was doing there. Didn't need to be poked forward quite so aggressively. Evander, can you get involved? Can you know, close people down a little bit? I know you're more of a luxury player, but still have to do your job. Can you stop that from going? Oh, you can. Ritz. Brilliant work there. Brilliant work. Prevented the corner. And we should have done a bit better there. Why are you so tired? Might be coming back from injury or something like that. Uh oh. Over the bar, thankfully. Their kit reminds me of a French team's kit that has that kind of chevron. I can't place my finger on it. Requires a save from step, so obviously a half decent attempt. Sola gets there first. Drazik releases Evander. Evander's burying it. The less said about that, the better, I think. Step takes it short, so it looks like they're trying to retain possession. Pass the way all the way up the pitch. That doesn't really go well for them. Ritz into Shufs. Shufs looks forward and finds Drazik. Drazik all the way across the pitch to Ilyas. Ilyas tries to get it into the mixer. When you've got two tall men in there, in Drazik and in Sola, then it's worth those high looping balls into the box. Ritz all the way, brilliant pass, all the way across, and turned into pinball. We get the corner. That pass all the way across this pitch into Paulson was brilliant, and for him to get it back into the box before people could set themselves, I was impressed. That was impressive work. I like it. Well done. 55 minutes. Are we going to clear the first man? We do indeed. Filipovic picks it up. Back to Evander. Back to Evander, who will try to deliver it, but it's blocked. Filipovic should probably come back inside. Opposite flank. Maybe. Ritz doesn't know what he's waiting for everyone to get back on side. Ilyas will try again and buys the corner. Good. It's good. Again, a good spell of pressure against a team who is not a million miles away from us in the league. Ilyas to Shufs. Shufs back to Vitas. Long ball forward. Ilyas might be offside. Yeah, just. Thing is, Ilyas could see. He could see down the line. He could see he was offside. Maybe the game heard me. Remembered they had not given all the offsides recently. And he's now trying to make up for it. Solo's looking calm, as is Paulson. Paulson's doing a decent job. Step in for Toucan, something like that. And has done alright actually. No, that was squandered. Yeah, with a a run of a few games. Paulson's not doing too bad. Let's start to... no, we'll keep them as they are right now. At 75 minutes, we'll swap out our fullbacks. Penalty? Penalty. Sola's stepped up to take it. Yeah. Let's try and... okay. So don't click here because it takes you to the profile. I don't know what... yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he can take it. Come on, Sola. Put this to bed. Please. Well done. Gave him the eyes. Sold him the wrong way. And slotted it calmly home. What changes? What changes are you doing? There's no... no. What change? I didn't make any changes. Right, 35 minutes. 75 minutes. We'll start to move things around. How about... yeah. Change out left back. Got to change out our right back, unfortunately. Can we? Can you play on the other flank? You can't. Actually, Rieras, play there. Glenn, play there. Rieras is right-footed, so he should be able to do a decent job there. Even though it says he can't, he should be able to. And we'll put... I don't want to bring Solar off if he's on his hat-trick. Put Pedersen. Yeah, put Pedersen on. Shoots a long ball forward. Comes back to Glenn. To Shoots, who hammers it. Hammers it at goal. And that needs a brilliant save. And it was. Well done, Shoots. Well done. Being dangerous there. I like it. Dangerous Shoots. Filipovic grabs the loose ball to Evander. To Pedersen, newly on the pitch. Back out to Shoots. With his hammer of a left foot. Out to Glenn, who buys the throw-in. I will take that into Evander. Filipovic to Shoots. Loses the ball. But we've got two centre-backs out guarding one striker. Shoots forward to Pedersen, who takes a speculative effort, but had more danger of going out for a throw-in than it did actually hitting the target. Beats us forward. Kind of lost possession in the centre of the park here. Fairly certain he hit his arm. Anyway, we'll let him off. Some quick passes here. Let's try and get hold of this ball. Let's slow it down a little bit. Stats look good for us. Back to Guzman. And Guzman will pass it out. And Pedersen, you're going to get on the end of this. You're not, because you're offside. Glenn. Into the mixer. Are you offside? No. You weren't offside, you just stopped running. And then had it robbed off you. Well done. Evander to Pedersen. Pedersen all the way across to Sola. Sola couldn't quite get it on target. He was a little bit far out as well. Who's this? Evander? Ooh, Ritz, that was unlucky. Almost down his throat, but still. It was a leaping header that was on target. Can't ask for much more than that. Let's try and keep them out. Let's try and keep a clean sheet. All the way across to the Sola, back to Evander, who takes... What? That's not the first time he's done that. That is not the first time he has lashed shots in from well outside the box. Brilliant. Peterson tackles his man well, actually. Gets the ball back. Can do what with it? Ah, he just got closed out. That was unfortunate. Did well there. Well done. So, 3-0 up. To be fair, thinking financially, we could do with letting a goal in, because there are certain contractual stipulations that say if you have a clean sheet, it's like some of your defenders. Oh, who's dead? Oh, Pedersen is injured, but we're at 92 minutes here. Some of your defenders have in their contracts, if you keep a clean sheet, they get a bonus, and the goalkeeper gets a bonus if he keeps a clean sheet. So we'll have had to pay out a little bit there, but still, it was worth it for that win. Pedersen, what kind of injury do you have? Is they not going to tell us here? No, we'll find out soon. That was really good, actually. Very happy with the way they played and the result. Well done, everybody. Pulled well. And that takes us, well, I think we stay in third, but we just put a little distance between ourselves. And fourth, fifth, definitely sixth. And only 3 points off top. Standard looked like they lost their out to Mechelen. Who were they playing? Oh, they were playing Mechelen. Okay, well that makes sense. Interesting. Person is injured for 2 to 3 weeks. Pulled ankle ligaments. Ouch. I've done that myself. It's horrific. This is all on form. Yeah, he did well. And you were looking at this guy who was pretty fucked, actually. Yeah, identified he was in the middle of the park, but he just didn't have the fitness. Have you only just moved here on loan or something? Nope, 16 appearances. Okay. And that is 23rd of December. This is 24th. Is this not Christmas Day? Is 24th Christmas Day? I don't know. I should know by now. But, and that will do for today, ladies and gentlemen. I will bring you all back for the 1st of January. Bandy's making remarkable improvements. Yeah, he's doing well. I am now training him up as an advanced forward, though. I could do with slotting him in the team for somebody who is made another Johan offer. They offered him a young designated player berth, and it wasn't, apparently it wasn't the thing to do. They didn't have enough slots for him, so that all fell through. So they're offering 775,000, an extra 275,000 after X amount, and after 50 appearances, 50 games, another 300,000. But yeah, it's pretty much his value. I can imagine him. Yeah, he's a utility player. I can imagine him making the appearances, even if it's just for subs. And percentage of profit. I don't know if the profit is on this number or whether it's on this number. We'll see. Anyway, we'll accept that. Oh, the club's first team plans. Away you go. Yeah, I'll bring you all back for the 1st of January for signing all of those Canadians and Americans. We'll evaluate them. We'll either get other people in. We'll see what the happy is. But no, we're doing alright. We are doing okay. 3rd in the Belgian Pro League. Didn't expect to be this high. Really didn't expect to be this high. Between about 5th, 6th, 7th, I'd have been happy down here. But we've picked up about an extra 5, 6, 7 points than I'd have expected. A few of them have come from out of the blue. So look at our schedule. couple of them have come out of the blue, especially the 3-1-1 against Standard. It's always good winning against people who are around you in the table. The one against Mechelen, I think, was last minute almost. Leo, 80 minutes. What else? What else? Anything out of the ordinary, unexpected? Not really. That's about it. Well, the 3-0 that we just had here. I thought that would have been a tighter game, but I suppose with it being home, with it being raining a little bit as well, it was more about who could run around more, and we definitely did. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time for the 1st of January when we sign all those people. Till then, do take care.